Hello, Capricorn. Talk about revelations. It's 12:25 on the clock, which is the Hangman and the Knight of Wands, which is very representative of Jesus. And I just did the twin flame read, and I was getting that the seal is broken, but I wasn't getting the first. I was getting the 6th to the 7th, which is the 144,000. If you want to take a look at that, you might want to. The 6 and the 7 came up in the read. I had no idea what it was referring to till the end, and then I looked up the picture of Revelations, and everything. The 7 groups came up. The first group was the Lamb. It's crazy, but that's literally the title. Is the seal is broken. So you might want to check out that read. And we're doing Capricorn now, which is the Jesus energy. So let's see what your energy is right now. Yesterday was a tough day for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And if this message I got is in no way a negative thing, I want you to know that. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's all positive and love. So it's amazing if this is the actual message. So I'm going to give you an overall message from the Lenormand Reverie deck. I have the Universal Golden Tarot and the Mini Rider-Waite for clarifiers, both upright and reversals. This will just be uprights. And let's see what the message is, the overall message for Capricorn today. Again, this is a general reading. If you want something more specific to you, you can check out my information below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And let's go ahead with your energy, Capricorn. This is for October 2021. What is the main energy here for Capricorn? So we have, this is like a spaceship energy too, right? This is the ship sailing over the mountain, right? Sailing clear of the mountain. This also can be the energy of being stuck on the mountain with no emotions or water to ground the boat into. It's stuck on top of the mountain. So this can come up multiple ways. We also have the home here along with the power lady and the child and the nest and direction here. All right, let's see where this is going here. There's a ring here too. And there's the twin bridges. There's a lot coming up for you guys. The bottom of the deck is the gift or the flowers here. So this can represent a gift or your gifts. And this is after cutting out the crap, you know, separating the wheat from the chaff. So that's the underlying energies as the flowers and the gifts. And then all this is coming up, right? This is about, I was just getting the eagle has landed, and that might reference a spaceship, but we also have the 144,000 and the seals. So this is the home. This is also union regarding the power lady and the child. And the mother's been coming up very strongly all week as the divine feminine. And here is the nesting of the golden egg, which came up in my read as well, between the eagle and the nightingale. I can show you the pictures of that. And this is the direction of the true north, you know, following your true north, and the commitment to the twin bridges here, which is also the Queen of Cups, the 38. So let's put these up here. I'm not going to put all the cards up here because they're not going to fit. So let's see here we have. So there's the nest. And I can put these 3 over here. They'll fit up over here. All right, so let's see what comes of that. We're going to roll the die too. This is for Capricorn for October 2021. The second flame just burned out. This burned out before I started, you guys. And that one just burned out. That's actually a good sign. I have the 8 of the dance. This is manifesting of dreams. And here we have Capricorn, which we're in Capricorn now, and we're doing Capricorn, right? And we're talking about Jesus. And then here's Libra, and we're in the sign of Libra. Wow, this is totally aligned right here. Libra, 8, which is the dance. It's also the strength card of Leo, and breaking through the ring of fire energy with Libra, and balance and love and Venus. And then Saturn with Capricorn. Wow, Capricorn, Libra, which is love of Jesus, and the 8 of the dance of the twins, of coming into union, of manifestation of dreams, the strength card of Leo, of the roar of the birthing process, and the inner and outer strength of the inner children and outer children. Wow, it's very, Spirit's connecting with me like crazy right now. All right, and you notice we have, all right, so this is the 3 cards that came out from the twin flame read, right? The eagle has landed, the nightingale has sung, and this is the golden nest egg in the aquamarine energies, the heart and the mother. All right, and this is the, can be the twin energy coming together in the heart here. And the golden egg represents the Christ gold coin as well, the unity consciousness. So let's see what this read brings you, Capricorn. I do have Capricorn in my chart. My moon is Capricorn, and I have Saturn, Jupiter conjunct in Capricorn, which was very significant last December 21st. Going from Capricorn into Aquarius. Okay. This is for Capricorn. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just shuffling a little bit more. Kind of excited to see what comes up here. All right, this is for Capricorn, October 2021. Capricorn, October 2021. Okay, that was very gentle coming out there at the end. The first card out for you is the 4 of Cups. And for me, this is the 44. This is the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love. In my numerology deck, or excuse me, the numerology book, the Divine Triangle, this is the Atlas energy, whereas in the deck, I get the 10 of Wands as the Atlas energy, but that's coming up here too because it's the 44. The 4 of Cups is in the numerology book, the 44 of the grounding and integrating and mastering of love, especially the receiving of love. So there's a very profound message here. The challenge for you is the King of Wands, the man of passion. The foundation for you, Capricorn, is the Hermit, the going within with the light. And in the recent past, you're experiencing the Sun, which is very much that energy of Christ. And then we have the crowning energy here of the Emperor roar, of breaking through the ring of fire. But again, this is about control and power. And that's crowning your present moment, basically, is taking control of your life. And then what's coming up for you is the King of Cups, which is unconditional love. This is a very powerful reading. There's a lot of masculine energy here, right? Because we have the Emperor, the King of Cups, we have the Hermit. This is like all 3 aspects of like the perfect man, right? Someone in control of his domain, unconditionally loving, and who goes within and looks at themselves. And then the Sun over here. And the man of passion is the challenge. You see yourself as the hung man. This is the Christ energy here. And what's around you? The Spirit's connecting with me still, you guys. The Ace of Swords, the Truth, Excalibur. And the block here for you guys is the 3 of Swords, which is the heartbreak, right? And here he's covering his eye. He's getting kicked in the eye. But this is heartbreak, disappointment, separation, right? Pain of the heart. It could be a heart issue too, but this is the block. Is the connection of the heart between you and your higher self, between you and Source. And then the final card is the loyal servant. This is the Knight of Pentacles, the loyal, humble servant, right? The workhorse. It's like coming up as the servant of God. And here we have the Emperor, which is God, right? The connection to what's left hanging in limbo here is union and the home. This is celebration as well. And then what's hanging in limbo for your read is the Devil, which is the shadow side, right? The ball and chain. What are we chained to? What are our addictions and codependencies? So, wow. This is kind of crazy. I want to bring out a couple more cards because there's some more energy that needs to come up around that. The next card is the Ace of Wands, which is passion, creativity, new growth. And then we also have the Fool, which is freedom and taking a leap of faith with an open heart. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple extra cards for the end just in case we need them to wrap up the story. Okay. The story could go on forever here, so I don't know if I'm going to use those cards or not, but the bottom of the deck is the Tower. And these are the energies behind it, to go back a little bit to see what's been going on. But the Tower can be any kind of sudden event, epiphany, or sexual exchange. This can be, you know, blowing your top, blowing your cover, your crown, blowing your mind, mind-blowing stuff, which this is. But the epiphany comes up there as well. There can be a kicking of everybody out. Let's see how this comes up here. So this is the way it comes up. And this is somebody knowing and keeping to themselves, or being unaware. But in this card for me, being unaware means you're pretending, because you really do know, because it's energetic. And then here is the Chariot of a bold move, to travel, to ascend, to take the show on the road. And here's the High Priestess, the secret or psychic abilities, along with the person who feels guilty or shamed. And then there's a sudden explosion here, or an epiphany about all of this. And we have the, underneath all of this is also the Strength card, which came up a lot in this dice and everything. So we have the 8 of this Strength card, and then I talked about the Ring of Fire and the white Bengal tiger jumping through the Ring of Fire in the Syrian Starseed deck, which I just used. So there's that energy of perhaps the lion sticking their butt out where it doesn't belong, the need to tame the beast, or someone is taming their inner beast. Well, let's see how the clarifiers come out and what direction all that is. But there's some kind of surprise or sudden event or epiphany that's going on here. It can be of a sexual nature, but doesn't have to be. But here at the end is the Devil and the Ace of Wands, which definitely can reference huge sexual energy. We're going to go ahead and clarify all of this. This is really crazy energy, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's see what aces we have. We just had the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, okay, which is all about the truth and passion, growth, inspiration, creativity. Let's see. The numbers on the cards up there of the overall energy, with the spaceship coming up first on the mountain. We have 3 and 4, which is the Empress and the Emperor. The 29 is being present in the moment, or the gift. The 13 is the transition, or the death card, the dark night. And the child is there, along with the union of the nest egg there with the storks looking up, the deliverance. And the 17 is the star. And the star is about healing and dreams come true. And there definitely could be nesting there. And there's no masculine energy in that grouping. It's just about the dreams coming true for the mother and child energy, and the direction of commitment to crossing that bridge when you come to it. And the numbers over there is the 2 of Cups, of that soulmate connection, the Knight of Wands, right? The energy of someone who comes in and sweeps you off your feet or rescues you. And there are the bridges to cross of the Queen of Cups, that loving, kind, intuitive energy. All right, so for the Tower, why does Capricorn have the Tower and the underlying energy? Take a deep breath. The rising. This is like not being able to sleep, rising above, awakening and coming out, regarding the lack of emotional fulfillment or the ending to an emotional cycle of unhappiness. This could be an unhappy family as well. This can be, again, someone kicking everybody out. And there we have the Queen of Wands, receiving a big offer of love. Remember, the Queen of Wands in numerology too is the 24, which has been coming up a lot as very significant. And it's like the end of a cycle too. It's the Omega, is the 24th letter. And then the 24 comes up as the DNA from Cryon, as the 789 grouping, which is the healing Lemurian group, adds up to 24, the 789. And here the Queen of Wands is being offered a big love, and it can just be from God or source energy being offered to her, but also truth at the same time in the opposite direction to a third party, or to addictions, right? Because this could be unhappiness. This can be socializing too much, drinking too much. This can be being antisocial as well. But it overall means no joy, because this upright is coming together in joy. So this is giving the truth to a third party or about addictions, while giving love in the other direction. And this is God. There's no person here. This is like coming from Source. Source is offering love to the Queen of Wands and offering truth to the third party. And there is the Page of Cups here, which is coming up as the innocent party. How crazy is that? I'm not going to put these down, but I am going to show you these next ones, because here's the loss of hope, the need for dreams to come true, for healing, and then shine, and the need to shine your light. And then here is the offer from God of passion, growth, and creativity. After dumping a load, this also could be the straw that broke the camel's back, and offering it as a memento to somebody, for like in exchange for their depression, to make up for it. And here's the King of Pentacles over here. Okay, so yeah, kind of interesting there. The King of Pentacles reverse is also with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Devil. So that's a crazy little storyline there. I kind of want to put all this out because, you know, we have the Devil and the Ace of Wands over here, and it is upright, and the Devil's upright here, the temptation waving. And this is a heated exchange, but in a negative sense, or under the radar. Like it's not known, it's happening under the radar. And that can be between the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And the dumping of a load, burdens, responsibilities, or confession of passion being offered to one who's losing hope, or someone who's depressed. Someone who's an innocent party right here. All right, so we're going to put that back. You've seen those cards. Let's see what the sunshine here is in the recent past. Here we have the Nine of Cups for the sunshine. Someone who's very happy with themselves. There can be arrogance that comes up with this, but this is somebody about to offer love, perhaps to themselves, or this can be a child offering love to their father. But there's happiness here. This is beautiful energy, actually. But after that is coming up the card of deception. This also could be the new moon, because today's the 3rd and the new moon's on the 6th. So it's only a few days away, so we're in that new moon energy already. And this also can reference getting up really early, like before dawn, like before the sun quite comes up. As I'm getting the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Wow. And then look at that. Look at all the aces coming out already. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and you know, you saw the Ace of Wands already, and here's the Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful here. That's not negative deception there. Wow. And then we have the offer of a new life, of time, money, and effort, of the gold coin, which is the Christ consciousness, is the magician embodiment, and this is the divine feminine in the 5D. When it's upside down, it's another world. She's in another world. And here's the magician embodiment. This is like such a powerful reading, you guys. Why is the Hermit in the foundation for you, for Capricorn? A High Priestess. Right, here's the Hermit, could be the High Priestess. This is someone who has psychic abilities. It can be a Pisces, Virgo, or Aquarius for me. And this is like sudden epiphany, right? Because the Hermit's going within, and there's an epiphany here, or sudden exchange. But this is someone who's very pure, right? That's very spiritual, religious. This can be an aide or a nurse as well. And here we have the fallen angel. Like these are opposite energies. This is like a nun and the fallen angel here. So the Hermit's coming up as both, right? Because we're human beings. And here is the connection between those two, whether they're within one person or two separate people. We have Pisces, Virgo, or Aquarius, and then this definitely is Sagittarius reversed over here, the fallen angel. We have in the read so far Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aries. For me, this is Capricorn, but it's also Pisces. And then we have Capricorn up there too, and Aries again. All right, so the Four of Cups is inspiration. So again, I told you this is the 44 of grounding, integrating, and mastering of the receiving of love from God here. And this is inspiring someone here to get over their loss, their regret, their guilt, and their shame. To get over it. And face the Queen of Cups. This is the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And this could be falling from grace from a marriage, because this could be a divorce that's happening. This also could be Aries bumping into Taurus over here. So I'm going to put them back to see what else comes up. Why is the King of Wands your challenge, Capricorn? Feeling like you have no options, like the man of passion, right? Needs options. And this may be someone who feels like they have no options. Feeling depressed or loss of hope, needing to dream and heal. And there's this offer of passion coming in from a place of confession or dumping a load, a burden, a responsibility. The straw that broke the camel's back. Or giving one away, like dumping them all, but saving one to offer as a gift to help someone heal. And it looks like the King of Wands is the one dumping the load here and offering this passion to the one who's depressed, feeling they have no options or no choice. And this could be, this Page of Wands can be the King of Wands, but the challenge is the King of Wands because you're feeling like the Page of Wands, and then offering this passion to the Queen of Cups. And here is the present moment for the Capricorn. Why is the Emperor there? The Emperor is the wounded warrior. Suffering in silence. After a sudden event happened. This came up in the reading yesterday too. I think it was for Sagittarius. The nines, the nightmares and suffering in silence. It's either the 9 or 10 of both of these was in their read yesterday in the main line right here. So here the Emperor, after dealing with some kind of sudden event, epiphany, or sexual exchange, is suffering in silence, unable to sleep, purging, having nightmares, guarding their wounds, not giving up, but they're so tired they're going to have to give up soon and surrender, which is probably a good thing there, to surrender. They need to, yeah. The King of Cups here. For Capricorn, October 2021, King of Cups. This is so like Jesus energy. This is the co-creation of coming together to join with others. You know, this is like a church but you know, it's not about religion. It's about coming together to create with one another. And this is unconditional love. And this is the workplace. This can be school. This can be the church. This can be an art center, a gym, wherever you co-create. This can be someone at a hospital getting a test. This can be an architect, you know, looking at plans. But there is judgment here. So this is somebody who needs to swallow their pride. This is someone who failed to heed the call, or maybe they choked on their words and spoke too soon. Maybe maybe someone has an idea, but it wasn't ready to be received and they spoke too soon. Whatever it is, this is also calls that need to be made, but someone's not making the call. Someone's holding back an announcement. And there's the Four of Cups reverse, which is starting over in love, right? We have that as the main card here. And it's that someone's deciding to start over in love. Like, you know, scrapping the 4 cups. Instead of going and finishing the 4 cups to the 9, they're scrapping them and starting from scratch. In a very loving way here. You're seeing yourself as the hanging man awake. And there's the children in the garden. This is the inner children, the outer children, the loving memories of the past. This is the soulmate, past life connection. And there is the Knight of Pentacles reversed and stuck. Right? This is somebody without balls, right? They're afraid to try, which is the block, because fear is always the block. You have love and fear. They're mutually exclusive. If you're in anything but love, you're blocked from love. So you need to switch or shift your energy into love again. This is a block. This could be someone who's paralyzed by their emotions. They can't function when they're not with the person they love. And this is the energy of, you know, kind of being hung out to dry, like Jesus on the cross. This can be someone who's stubborn, who refuses to work, refuses to move, refuses to get up, refuses to do anything. Or someone who's disabled or dysfunctional. They can't function because they feel paralyzed by this love. There's the Chariot. Chariot is the divine feminine within the masculine ascending. but feeling stuck. And there's a need to come in. This is someone, you may have a parent with Alzheimer's or dementia, but there's also could be feeling over isolating and feeling like you're going crazy, or somebody's coming out now. This can also be an energy of feeling like, wanting to apologize for having like kind of bowled over roughly somebody, like ran right over them, or, feel like someone who felt like they were left for dead. And it's like perhaps humbling themselves. This is that Knight of Pentacles, humbling themselves to their soulmate about their journey to coming out to their truth. The Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Sovereign. So this is all about, this can be a religious leader or any leader for that matter, but you see he's dictating to the men. This is very much the boys' club, the traditional patriarchy. And then this is sovereignty of the modern feminine, right? It's the contrast between these two energies, right? The masculine in the old and the feminine in the new. And then here is the Empress Reverse, which is this can be a mother who's passed. This can be a mother or older woman, grandmother, aunt, whoever it is, or a boss, in lack. Someone who's in lack mentality or is ill or injured. And there you see all the Taurus energy surrounding the sovereign here. And this can represent, the Rome that came against Jesus. And here's like the Mary Magdalene energy, and here is the mother who's, weeping for her child. So there's very, very, the old and the new. But you notice too, the Empress could represent the new, right? Because here she'd be with the old Hierophant, the very religious woman, going by the old structures, and here is a change of perspective. Now she's sovereign and new. She's no longer agreeing with this energy here. And this is the truth that's coming out here. Oh, there we go. There was a change. This was reversed before, but it just flipped out when it flipped upward when it came out of the deck. This is the Three of Swords, the block for you. And this is about sharing. The need to share when you're hurt, to share your heart, even when you want to walk away. This is your block, is not sharing your feelings, not sharing this love here, this big love here, being afraid to open your heart to this love. Afraid of heartbreak and disappointment, afraid of separation, that you'll have a heart attack. Maybe you're worried about your health. And there's the Death card reversed. This is about a near-death experience, feeling like you'll die if you open your heart to somebody, or literally feeling like you're having heart issues and you're worried about dying. This could be a near-death experience, or it's the never-ending story where you just won't let something die. And this is the block regarding the heart. And this could be the dark night of the soul as well, and the need to share your experience of needing to walk away and the never-ending story, whatever it is for you. That could be clinginess as well, needing to walk away from clinginess, whether it's your own clinginess or somebody else's clinginess. Or maybe there's, maybe you have a parent who's been sick for a long time and they're just clinging to life. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles here for you at the end, the loyal, humble servant. And here's the King of Swords. Perhaps helping the underdog, right? Those are people without. These could be your customers or patients. This could be a doctor and you're going to see someone at the hospital, right? He looks like he's injured. This also could be someone in their truth telling them they can't come back anymore because they're being in their truth, and maybe their energies they don't resonate with. Maybe these are people playing the victim, or maybe they actually are. This can be social work as well. This also can be a lawyer, someone who's gone to see a lawyer. A loyal, humble servant, maybe someone who takes pro bono cases. And these are two out there trying to be strong. Right? It looks like they're hard workers, except that the Knight of Pentacles is reversed over here, which is humbling oneself. The need to swallow their pride, which was coming up over here. And here is someone humbling themselves. Perhaps becoming one with the people as opposed to someone who works and feels above the people, wanting to be of a loyal servant, right? A servant of the community, and be strong, taming the beast. This also could be having issues with the pet and taking them to the vet. And here is the union of the heart here. Needing to be strong. These are also the lovers out in the cold. Needing to be strong as loyal, humble servants, and truthful and honorable in union, and broken with a broken heart at the same time. Being in union and separated at the same time, which is very twin flame energy. The Four of Wands, why is that coming up? It's that the timing isn't quite here yet for union. This is a twist of fate, the downturn, the retrogrades, a twist of fate, serendipity, which I watched last night. And then there is the 10 of heaven on earth. Like it's not quite complete and ready for this yet, because this is heaven on earth. This also can be the wealthy family, business, or community. And there's just been a downturn right now, but they're still very stable and well. There is a very stable home here, perhaps a happy celebration. Perhaps there was a celebration that's over now. And everybody's doing fine. But then we have the devil coming in, which is upright in the cards, which can be a codependency or addiction. And there's somebody looking back at the past or living in the past. And again, that's Capricorn energy. And this deck is very much the horny devil. And this can be Leo, ego, children, pets out of control. This can be overexposed, drained, in need of sun and fun or vacation. But this is somebody living in the past regarding draining kids or a Leo, or looking back and seeing that, like, maybe you never were able to join in the fun, that you were deprived of that sun and fun, always being drained where everybody else was having a good time, and you always got stuck overworking or just misaligned and it's not working out. And there's the player energy of falling short. This can be someone who's always drained too, right? They think that they can follow through and do things, but as soon as they get going, they conk out because they run out of energy. Or this can be the player, you know, who plays games with people. And there's the Knight of Swords. There's two players here. These can be verbal abusers too. A physical abuser, verbal abuser. Or there's just two knights who can't function. They're just kaput. And there's the lover's energy. So there is some kind of codependency here. It may be a sexual codependency. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And that can be creative, growth, and that kind of thing as well. Yeah, I mean, this could be two of your kids out doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, like up to no good. So maybe one of your kids is dating, and these are lovers. Maybe they're always fighting or always out drinking or doing drugs or doing God knows what. You don't know what they're doing. It could be lovers who are in a very abusive relationship. One's very verbally abusive, one's physically abusive. So it's not a good energy here. There's overwork or not working involved, drained all the time, living in the past, addiction, codependency, sex, and abuse. And then we have the Fool. Is the Fool free, or are they reversed? I don't know. There's the devil. So the Fool is coming up as free from temptation, the devil. This is some kind of heated exchange. This can be delays, not speaking your true feelings, right? Because the devil's around, the temptation. This can be the ball and chain as well. This is not good energy, right? That's a liar, cheater, thief card. The devil here isn't in positive exchange with this, like it's, you know, selling your soul to the devil here. And is the Fool out here yet on the table? I want to see what direction they come up in. So, and this Seven of Swords is running from the harsh truth here. This is someone standing in their truth no matter what, but they're not doing it in a loving way. This is war. And somebody's running away from their fears. They're not able to face their fears. They're going back into addictive behavior. And I want to do the Fool one more time. Is the Fool upright or reversed? The King of Pentacles is coming up as, which would be a Capricorn. This is the masculine Capricorn is coming up reversed, which is also referencing Jesus upside down, along with the Queen of Swords, which is the way they came up initially when I was doing the underlying energies here. So these two are in some kind of chain exchange here, or temptation. And then there's this Page of Pentacles, which is very Jesus energy, right? It's that Capricorn energy of the perpetual student, always learning, studying the gold coin, which is the unity consciousness. But it's like these two together are experiencing that in order to learn unity consciousness in the pursuit of happiness, or dealing with the Emperor reverse. There could be some fighting, but this is an opportunity. Maybe they're always looking for an opportunity to fight with the Emperor here. And we have the Emperor up here. So all these people are reversed. The Hermit came up reversed over here. The Emperor came up reversed. Was the the King of Pentacles is coming up as the Devil energy, which just doesn't mean they're the Devil, can just mean they're the Capricorn. But they may be struggling financially, right? Struggling financially here. And it has to do with love or children. And look at the Six of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups right here. Did the King of Cups come out? Yeah, the King of Cups over here is upright. He's right here. And he's above you, the unconditional love. So there may be some financial issues, and that's why the Emperor's upset and the Hermit's going within or over isolating are now coming out. And this is someone wanting to start over in love. And this could be a relationship between the Emperor and the Hermit, or the Emperor and you, unless you are the Emperor as the King of Pentacles reversed. That could be as well. We have the Emperor and the Empress both reversed. And it looks like the Empress is very connected to religion in a certain way. Perhaps one of the children is as well. But the money for the family overall is solid with the home. I'm asking one more time for Capricorn. So Capricorn's feeling like a failure or in need of attention-seeking behavior, or doing something under the radar, a release. This can be a sexual exchange between twins if this is a twin flame situation. This also could be getting paid under the table and perhaps needing to release someone and involved with that in some way. And there's the King of Wands reversed. The Man of Passion is reversed here. So again, he could be exhausted, or he could be sick, or he could be, abusive person, out of control. But it looks like, this could be attention-seeking behavior or sexual addiction. That could be here as well. There's negative self-talk or rumors. This can be bipolar energy. This is really immature communication skills here. And just, holding on, trying to maintain financially. So someone's struggling, and there's the Fool reversed. So the Fool is lacking faith. They either fell on their face, fell from grace, lacking faith, or fell for someone. We're in the fall. So the fall season, this could be taking a fall and somebody getting hurt. And implementing a plan but without an excuse though, or no defense here, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So both the King and Queen of Pentacles are reversed in some kind of injustice here of dumping emotional attachments to hanging out, to find peace or vacation. This is juggling, performing, or this could be, distracting people from what's really going on back here, right? Going away on vacation so you don't have to think about this stuff. Trying to keep your balls up in the air, trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. And this is about new information coming through and getting clarity. This is upright because you want to stay balanced. You want to keep your sanity. Someone's avoiding knowing everything or keeping it to themselves to keep their energy clear. And now the new information comes in, which knocks somebody off balance. They need to now rebalance themselves. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. And again, the major arcana here was Scorpio. And these were all reversed. Scorpio was reversed. Leo was reversed. Aries was reversed. Virgo was reversed. King of Cups was upright. And Capricorn was upright as well. It wasn't actually an awakened position. It was upside down, which is upright. So Capricorn is the only one that's upright here. And then Aries reversed here with the Fool. So let's see what the Romance Angels has to say for you. Somebody might be struggling financially and trying to hold on to what they have left. They may be looking back at the past or living in the past, trying to dump emotional attachments that don't serve them anymore. Perhaps dumping multiple loads, getting rid of stuff, or having sales, or perhaps dumping stuff on the Queen of Cups and the Sovereign energy. Was the Queen of Cups out here? I know this is a long ride. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is upright and so is the Sovereign, so they're in positive energy. So there's the Queen of Cups and Sovereign together here at the end here, perhaps walking away, go within, to find, to walk away from unhappiness or a family cycle of unhappiness. And then, yeah, in a negative exchange with the Wounded Warrior, which could be a Sagittarius energy, which came up as a fallen angel over here. So she could be a Queen of Cups, Pisces, but that could be a Virgo or Aquarius as well. And then the Sagittarius fallen angel in partnership. Let's see what Romance Angels has to say for Capricorn. Make the effort. The great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And this card is very similar to the Six of Cups here, of the children loving each other, whether it's the inner children or outer children, or you loving your children. And then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is making the effort to get to know somebody better, whether it's your own children or somebody new. And the need to let go of control issues, which is about the Emperor falling out of control. That can be an ego death for the Emperor. And then there's engagement here as well. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. The bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And that's coming out of attraction. And you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there is energy about pulling in a soulmate, but there's a lot of other energy going on around here, whether it's work or financial issues or family issues and kids, but there is a deep soulmate energy here. It's like the need to clear the field. And Capricorn is the only major arcana that's actually upright here. And the aces, are all the aces upright? The Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and I believe the Ace of Wands was upright too. If I can find it. I think it was back here in the deck still. Let's see what else is in here. I know we saw it when we were clarifying. I think it was upright. Is it in here? Nope, it's on the table. Why am I not seeing it? Ace of Wands, where are you? Here you are. Here's the Ace of Wands. So you got all four aces upright in your read. So whatever's going on around you, your energy is good. You may have Virgo in your chart, perhaps Scorpio in your chart too, but you have the truth on your side. You have the King of Cups, which is unconditional love, on your side. There's very good energy around you, but there's a lot of chaos around you. You may be clearing out a house. You may be going through a divorce or a breakup of a business or family. Okay, we have relationship change. So there's that Two of Swords with new information coming in to give you clarity. So it might have knocked you off balance a bit or knocked somebody else off balance. There is relationship change with the blue and the green, which is the going from the heart to the throat chakra. And then synchronicities, which is the purple compassion and the purple of the third eye. The 87 is the reflection of the 78, which is the dream family, which is present right here. Maybe that's the gift. There's some kind of synchronistic relationship change. The 5, and you have 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. Lay them straight. And a green environment. The bottom of the deck is karmic completion. So you're definitely ending a cycle, whether it's a relationship, a job, a family era, something is done. And after you persevered for a long time, there's that 4 of the Emperor. You may have retired as well, whether that's you or somebody else. But it was a long cycle. It might have been very difficult to get through this cycle, but it's like done. I'm going to pull from the Kipper deck too for you. I know this is a long read, but it was coming up on the back of the seal being broken, so there is a lot of Christ energy here. Committing to crossing those bridges when you come to it, finding your direction, your true north. And this came right up, the mature woman, which the divine feminine coming up as the mother has been coming up very significantly this week. And the 6 is the lovers. So it's all about the feminine mother love and perhaps unexpected income from the mother. 27 is inspiration, new passion. Perhaps you didn't expect someone to offer you support, or you are the mother offering support to somebody with a new passion, or your lover. And this could be a marriage as well, or maybe your children are getting married. Yep. And all right, so there could be unexpected income, a marriage, which can be a current marriage that's already there. With the 3, that's the Empress energy, with a message to the mature man. All right, so it's maybe a marriage between 2 older people. That could be interesting, or they're parents of a younger couple coming into a marriage, or this marriage is already in place and there's some unexpected income coming into the marriage along with a message to the mature man. But there's maybe there's money coming from the mother and it's making the father feel like a failure, because then there's despair right after the mature man, and making him feel like he's imprisoned, or actually someone who's going to prison or is in prison. But it can just be self-imprisonment as well. And then there's concern here from another man. And then there's a false person. Like there's like weird energy around, and it's all about the lovers here at the bottom of the deck, right? Because we have the mother love and then the lovers here. And perhaps empty nest, or perhaps somebody has an open home for them to live in. This is a man with thoughts of a woman here. There's definitely romance going on here. All right, Capricorn, I think that's enough. I hope that was helpful for you. It was a lot. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, your joy, and your nature. Be good to yourselves. Remember to breathe. And rise and be loved, guys. See you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.